Think about this, YouTube. $1,500 farmland, 100 acres. Opening bid, $1,500. I think it'll take $150,000 to take it. On the other side of the road, we got wheat planted. Somebody's obviously plowing this. We've done this once before. The deal is, when you got land like this, somebody's gonna have it leased. They're gonna pay what's called rent. Overall, we're gonna go see, we're gonna try our luck with this. AI is so fucking good. It just, you ask it, it tells you, that's it. Now, what I'm looking at when I'm evaluating this, because I am not a farmer, so people would hate me if I cut this into 10-acre tracts, but guess what? That's what the state of Texas will allow me to do without doing a subdivision plat. So I'm looking, where does the power come from? I've made this mistake before. I can see the power over there, but that could be one co-op, and that co-op could not have this tract of land. Does that make sense? Like their boundary could be right there, and that's why they're only right there and not over here. Way over there on the back side of that hill is more power. This county road goes down and comes around. So I could have to pay the power company to bring power poles all the way down like this, okay? We got a house at the front corner of the neighbor's place. We're gonna guess that it has electricity, okay? So I could have to pay them to bring it down like this instead of a nice short run down this county road over here. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Like, subscribe, come do this with us. There's a link in the description where you can learn how to do this. I don't know why you're sitting on the sideline. If you have $150,000 sitting in the bank today, you could park it right here. I hope this hasn't been pulled. Again, this was like a last minute deal. We're coming out here to do a podcast. There's some fat girls mad at me on TikTok. We're gonna sort through that on the podcast, but I didn't want to make it an empty trip, so I came out. I'm going to the auction to try to buy this. We'll see how it goes. Crazy.
What's crazy?
This is a small ass town. Like, it's the county seat, but I don't know that 10 people live here. Courtroom. And they got like church pews. Boy, you go on trial here. You got you're way more comfortable than the onlookers. The press gallery. That's crazy. $4,000. Again, metal roof, window unit. Single wide with a lot, metal siding, metal roof. It's $4,000 though. Can't do it. Hold on, let's go to Zillow. You can get a lot for $8,000. Other than that, there's nothing else for sale in Eden. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Any questions about that? Okay. Next item is sale item number 4, cause number DTX 2404914, Concho Central Appraisal District versus Carmen Salazar Estate. Does anybody wish to make the minimum bid of $4,106.99? Bidder number 2 makes the minimum bid. Sold for the minimum bid, bidder number 2, and that concludes our sale.
I'm like an habitual gambler. I came here for a different property, and then when I realized it was gone, I was like, I don't even need to sign up because I'm gonna start bidding on stuff, and it's like a 3-hour drive to get a check here. So I was like, I don't need to buy a bunch of stuff.
Well, they actually take checks, so that was nice.
Yeah, no, and it was like,
What are you heading to San Angelo for?
podcast. There's a fat girl on the internet that's mad at her husband's new girlfriend. So I'm interviewing the husband's new girlfriend.
In San Angelo? Who is it?
It's a real estate agent. Celeste.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you going to do about it? You're going to do what?
Well, she lost her job. So like she
She's
lost.
not a realtor anymore?
Yeah, they harassed her so much on the internet.
Because of an ex-boyfriend of hers?
No, like she's dating a guy, maybe. I don't even think she's dating him. They're just friends, I think. But like this guy's going through a divorce, so he starts dating this smoking hot real estate agent.
Yeah.
This fat girl's on the internet complaining about it. So the entire internet comes down on her broker. Could you imagine being a broker in Tom Green County?
No.
Getting 900 calls a day? So I made a video about it. It's on TikTok. So I made a video
That's
about
hilarious.
it.
I know her. We did her hair for a long time.
And now I got fat girls in my DMs calling me fat. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's not.
ditto, lady.
So you're
You have a
about to go-
podcast?
I don't have a podcast. I mean, I've roughnecked real estate on YouTube, where we just go around
Roughneck
and
Real Estate? That's
yeah.
your YouTube?
Yeah, that's YouTube. Call me fat on the internet, so it'll be after the podcast. I'm fasting, so
Maybe you don't use the word
That's
fat.
good, man.
no,
Unless you're talking about PHAT.
I called the wife cow wife. That's why they called me fat.
You have to still doing that.
No, she's like,
Yeah, but don't
bro,
mess with,
definitely up
don't
there.
mess with people's looks.
She
Cut
is,
other
she,
people in other ways.
she is lying about this woman
I
on the
know,
internet.
but let her dig her own grave, and then
No,
you
no,
can
no.
come out.
I'm like, I ain't with that. Like, if you, like, they're currently calling my appliance store that I own to get me fired.
But just kill them with kindness.
They're like calling my appliance store over and over again, telling them to fire me.
You gotta feel sorry for people like that don't have enough to do with their lives.
They're crazy. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. It's nice meeting you. What's your name?
Casey.
I'm Caleb, man. Nice to meet you.
I didn't know if anybody was going to show up. I was like,
I know.
We kind of done the same thing.
I was walking around with a camera. I'm like telling him, like, we're in a small town. Bringing the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw y'all already. I was like, when was y'all doing
I
it?
know.
let's go check out the pan factory. What do you want to tell the people on YouTube who you are and how they can buy a pan?
Well, you can go online, 3nailironware.com, the number 3 nails and hammer and nails ironware.com. And we ship all over the world.
That's cool.
There's a segment that was done on my father shortly before I came back to the business. So backstory, my dad did custom ironwork for many, many years, and I grew up doing that with my dad. I was out of the shop for a bit, and in that time he decided he wanted to make a product, pans, and so in 2020 he was picked up by a Texas Country Reporter.
And the big people, not like us.
It went crazy. And we were on Day Tripper shortly after that.
That's awesome.
But I mean, that blew things up, and I was able to come back to the shop and work with my dad.
That's cool.
And so, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We have a TikTok. We are abysmally bad at doing social media. It's kinda where the magic happens. So that's our press, and we heat up the pans in that forge right there.
This is a forge.
Yeah, I can light it up for you.
No,
real quick.
it's all right. Like, I mean, this is, but like, people, like, if I buy it from you, if I go to your website right now, and is it going to be sold out, or can I place a future order and it'll come?
So that's what our website is set up to, where you can place an order, just because that's how we work. We're made to order. About two week to 30-day max turnaround time. But we're running pretty good right now, and so we're leaning more towards the 2 week.
This is like, I mean, I don't know how old school this is. I'm guessing that's an old piece of machinery.
Yes, sir. So I believe this hammer's from the 50s. So not quite as old as what you think. That one's from the 30s.
Hey, DJ, look. They grease their equipment. DJ doesn't grease ours. Oh, yeah. And so it's just, that's amazing.
So yeah, this is a 100-pound hammer in reference to the weight of the ram. That's a 25-pound. So this ram right here is actually 100 pounds. And yeah, it throws it up and down like nothing.
This is cool, man. This is a lost craft. I mean, y'all are like doing things that, I don't know, it's like a lost art. Like, people are like, oh, I don't know how to make money. I'm like, I've never been to Paint Rock, Texas. There's some fellas out here knocking out pans, just living the dream. Like, because they have a skill set, you know?
Yeah,
It's
it's funny because my dad out of high school he got into welding, and so that's what he did. He became a certified welder, and he did that for a short time. And my mom, she didn't graduate high school, but she went to college. She got her GED and went to college. So after she graduated college in the early 90s, she was like, well, what do you want to do now? I can work while you make a shift. He said, well, I want to do blacksmithing. And so he kind of a lateral transition, I guess. And he went from welding to blacksmithing. And he went straight into like the custom ironwork. And he started off with like real simple stuff, kind of like that, with the scrolls and different things. And then by the time I was working with them, I started working full time with them in 2008. After I graduated high school, and we were doing by that point we were doing some pretty interesting, more complex things.
Yeah.
As things go, you kind of you try to progress yourself, I
Yeah.
guess. And so all that kind of these pans are the kind of the culmination of all that, all of his time and effort.
But this is a cool place. 3nail
Ironware.
3nailironwork.com, the number 3.
I'll send you with the brochure.
Yes.
I said, I like your hat.
I picked this up at the local coffee shop so I could blend in at the tax auction. I wanted people to think I was local. I knew they wouldn't.
He's moving to Paint Rock.
Hey. Yeah.
What's your name?
Randy.
Corey. This is a great place, great idea.
Oh, thanks.
That's his dad.
That's what he said.
His mom.
He told me the whole story. He said you went to college and let this man chase his dream once you got out.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where were you welding? Were you
Yeah,
like a
that
rig
was
welder or,
scary.
No,
pipelines?
Well, is a heavy industrial place.
Okay.
Hirschfield Steel, there in San Angelo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, appreciate it.
Hey, man,
It was
y'all
nice
have a
meeting
good
you
day.
guys.
Yeah, y'all take
How's
care.
it going?
Y'all too.
Let's go check out the llama factory, llama rug factory. How's it going?
It's going. How are y'all doing today?
We were told to come see y'all.
Okay, what are we looking for?
Well, we didn't know. We were just filming at the tax auction, and they said that y'all make hand spun wool rugs here.
Who are y'all with?
Well, we got a YouTube channel with Roughneck Real Estate,
Florentino Cervantes. Where are y'all out of?
Waco. So we were out here.
Because the wind brought y'all up this way.
Well, I got a podcast interview in San Angelo, but I also was trying to buy 100 acres of land that was going to sell at the tax auction. It didn't sell, so I'm not a Paint Rock resident. Could have been.
We won't hold that against you then.
Well, I got the hat.
I'll give
At
you
the
credit
coffee
for that.
shop.
I'll give
So-
you credit for that. Did you try the coffee?
No, I didn't want to get too caffeinated. I didn't know what the vibe at the tax sale would be. I figured it'd be pretty low key, and they didn't want a caffeinated me in there sketching them out, So what do y'all do?
Well, before I get to that, if you're going to have lunch, you need to go next door.
Okay.
To the little mom and pop store.
Okay.
They have some of the best food that you can find on the road.
We will stop by there and have lunch.
It looks overpriced, but I promise you, you're paying less for what you're getting.
Nothing is overpriced anymore. Everything's overpriced, so nothing can be overpriced.
I always give them a hard time, like, y'all go up on the prices, but y'all go up on the food that y'all put in it too. It's like, so I don't know why y'all keep going up on price.
It's the exact opposite everywhere else. The price goes up and the portions go down.
No, not there,
So it's good.
not there.
What kind of food is it?
Hamburgers, fries, chicken strips, they
Brilliant.
do breakfast. If you're a breakfast person, they have this amazing kitchen sink with eggs, sausage, ham, bacon.
I am a breakfast human.
And they still, yeah, that's.
So what's the...
We were established here 78, 79. It was a wool and mohair industry.
Okay.
It was, as small as we are, it was like a small capital of wool and mohair.
Okay.
So the original owners were from Germany.
Okay.
They came, they opened it up, Leo and Ingrid Haas. And then at some point, their cousin who was from Austria was working in New York as a chef. And he was too busy to raise his daughter. So they convinced him to move down here. And they went half and half on the business. And they've been here since 78, 79. The original first weaver here was actually my mother, way back in the day. Yeah. So, but then she got pregnant with me, had complications, and she left. But at some point, they transitioned from wool and mohair over to alpaca. Our alpaca fibers is more likely to repel moisture versus the wool. And this is actually our last wool piece that we have.
Really?
This is all.
So this
And
is
you can
wool.
feel the texture of that one versus the texture of the alpaca, and they're two different things.
Okay, I do feel it. This is like got a more slick feel to it.
Yes, and like I said, that actually repels water a little bit more, so if you spill something on those, you have a little bit before it actually gets absorbed into it. We were also known for our saddle pads. Right now, it's because we were supposed to be taking pictures of the stuff to put up on our website, so that's why everything's just kind of laid out. Yeah. Our customers range anywhere from the West Coast to the East Coast. They have alpaca farms.
Okay.
And so they share their animals, they send us the fiber. We have a mill that actually makes the yarn, and I can give y'all a tour of that. They make the yarn, and I have a weaver back here who's our main weaver. They weave it on a loom.
And it's right here in Paint Rock. What's the website? Where do people find them?
TexasHandwoven.com.
TexasHandwoven.com. How many orders a day do you get online?
Actually, we don't really feature many online because most of our customers are actually people that own alpaca farms.
Okay.
So they order, and this is basically what I was doing.
So they're
was
buying
finishing
them-
rugs.
So they buy them wholesale and then sell them retail to their customers?
Yes.
Okay.
We are fixing to start posting a bunch of our products up on our Facebook, which is also Texas Handwoven. And we'll be posting whatever we have on inventory to be able to push it. This is our security guard, Teddy.
Can we get a Teddy rug? Can Teddy, we shave Teddy down and...
Right, she's normally the greeter, and she's really good because if we're all back there and she hears the door, I mean, she just starts barking, so we know somebody's coming in the door. But this is where we finish the rugs. Some customers prefer having the tassel finish.
Okay.
Some don't because they have Roombas, pets, kids. This is our unfinished product of the ones that we actually glue and fold over. And this is what that edge is, and then once we finish it,
Fold it over.
yes, sir.
And
We
glue
do
it.
it 2 little folds, and it's good and ready to go. This is a customer; they dye their own fiber, so
What would it take to get a Texas flag?
we don't do that custom designs 'cause it's just so time consuming.
I imagine.
Because our main weaver here, these 2x she can spit them out like candy. She can even do the bigger ones like nothing.
Really?
Our standard sizes are whole sizes from 2 to 8 feet. I do have a machine I call Tiny. She's 12 feet wide. But she's not up for running right now. She works. We just haven't had enough orders to justify getting it all set up.
So that'll be the Texas flag when that one's up and running?
I don't know. Come back here. This is where we just have no close-ups of the machinery.
Okay.
Our rugs, these are some of our 2-foot rugs that we have. This has come off the loom, but these are stuff that has been woven. These are
amazing.
customers. This is a store product. We do have 26 different designs, they kind of variations of each other. Most of the rugs we can do on smaller rugs of the 2x3s, with the exception of here you get a variation, but you can still tell what pattern it's supposed to be.
So she's pulling stuff through here and back.
Correct. And we'll go around that way. This one she just got dissected. We have our 8-foot loom.
How can you gotta replace these? What are they, strings?
The warp, what we call, it depends, because they do enough for, I don't recall exactly how many rugs, but in between the rugs we do set some scraps, so when we have to cut, we're not cutting into or risking loosening up the other rugs coming through. This is our 6-foot loom. When necessary, we adjust it down to a 5-foot loom.
And this is metal.
Yes. And there's really not, the only computer around here is just the computer where I do the invoicing. This is our 3-foot loom, and this is where we actually do most of our saddle pads. So they're 36 by 34s.
That's amazing. I had when you were talking about hand woven, I was like, I didn't know what I was thinking about, but I did not think about this.
Not Peruvian style. We do have an actual older one that we have wanted to get set up, but the guy who was actually more familiar with these, unfortunately, he decided to move to a different state.
So, if you're a Peruvian, what's this machine called?
It's a loom.
Peruvian loom expert that wants to help her get this up and running. Email her.
This is where we have our little one. This one I call Big Bertha. I know, irony. But this is where we do most of our placemats, the table runners and stuff like that, or the RV runners, it's just whatever. I also have a customer that ordered some odd lengths and some widths within quarter sizes that we could do. So they were going to actually use it for wheelchair patients.
Okay.
That's some cushioning.
That's good.
So, yes. This is Miss Yolanda making the magic pattern.
How you doing, Miss Yolanda?
And y'all can
Oh no, right.
Recording.
For a YouTube channel. They told us to come see you at the tax auction. They said, go see Yolanda, she's amazing.
Yeah, right.
She is. She takes pride in every single piece as though it was her very own.
This is a lost art.
It is.
Says.
Actually, it is amazing. For example, she knows she has to do an 8x10 tomorrow. She'll wind up all the yarn and she'll lay it out and she'll do an 8x10 in a day.
This is amazing. See, most guys in real estate can't read a tape measure, so you're already better than them.
I'm gonna take him across the street real quick.
That's what alpaca looks like.
Yes.
The alpaca farms were really taking off for a while.
Here's Tiny.
Oh, there's Tiny. Wow. Dude, you saw what she was doing. She's like running it through, so she would be like, I don't know.
No, she's a pro. I'm almost willing to bet she could probably get it all the way or pretty darn close from across.
Really?
Even that 8-foot one, like when I first started, she would just, it looked like she just barely clicked the wrist and it would just go all the way across with the 8-foot loop.
Dang.
I mean, I think she could probably do it in her sleep. So if we get enough orders, she'll be the one operating Tiny out here. And it comes, this is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, guys.
We're learning all about alpaca.
Matthew.
How you doing, Matthew?
He runs this side of the building. I've just been pre-screening stuff like that. They put it in our fancy, computerized, modern age picker. And
Yeah?
all it does is it runs it through and it pulls it apart and it uses that to pull it apart and it comes to the front. And there's a running that kind of pulls it apart as well.
Okay.
And it comes through our blower.
So these are just nails.
Yeah.
See that, Mario? Literally just, I don't know what penny nail. It's supposed to be a construction guy.
But it runs through the blower. But it basically turns it, I call it the cotton candy.
Yeah.
And it's fluffy and it's.
So it comes over here to the outhouse.
I can throw some in there.
Pretty much.
I'll show you.
No, well, if you want to.
And then they load it on the back of the carter, run it through the process, and they put it on our jute that holds the yarn, the fiber on the yarn.
So it goes over, I mean, this is like old school.
We
Like
load it up
wood.
over here. And again, some customers, we may load it further out. We may do small ones, we may do it high. It just, every animal is
Different.
different.
So if one of these pieces of wood goes bad, how do you get a new one?
Improvise.com.
Oh. Don't get around any of that though. That's how you.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Depends on the animal and the other. Depends on weather and everything. There we go.
Very slowly. Here, I see here, started making carrots.
This is green, so I don't know if it's going to catch all the way. See, right?
Oh, okay. It's we get the premise.
See, sometimes hair won't stick to it.
So could it be the humidity in the air or
Yes.
different things?
That's or how long it is.
Okay.
See how it's really long?
Yes.
See, a short hair won't do that.
This is, I mean, this is amazing. I get the premise, like, so like literally when you were starting this, you said it could depend on the weather, and a bunch of different factors
Yes.
on
Yes.
how this works.
See, like if it was real dry, like it wouldn't have too much humidity in the hair, it would catch that string.
Right.
But since it's kind of humid, it's
It
not
is
gonna
very
catch it.
humid. And that's, you know, I don't know why, I don't feel like I know that, but I feel like it makes sense to me.
See, I did this yesterday. That's what that process I showed you was supposed to
Yeah.
be. Started doing that.
And so then, is this the finished product?
Yes.
And then he takes it across, and then Yolanda does her magic, and
This is like, it's like if I gave you all my beard hair for, I don't know, 3 centuries. So, shoot, you're like worldwide like FedEx. The people that come here from out of town, not too far out of town, know about y'all. So, I wouldn't have picked this building. Like, well, I was at the appraisal district. Well, it's over there. I didn't know the building next door was open. Like, so. Anyways.
Yeah, we need to work on some signage. But yeah, we're still here. We've been here since '78. Like I said, another factory came and went twice, and
2 times.
we're still here.
2-time hand wool factory victory, or 2-time hand wooled rug factory winners.
Say that 5 times fast.
I can't. It's like back-to-back World War champs.
Thanks for watching that YouTube video. If you liked it, go ahead and like and subscribe, and check us out on TikTok as well, Roughneck to Real Estate.